Hey guys, Andrew here with DrewFit. I want to thank you for tuning in. Today's video topic is going to be on optimizing DHT levels, overcoming post-finasteride syndrome, and specifically I'm going to be talking about this little supplement in my hand. See if you guys can see it, focus in on it. It is called Androsterone, a supplement that I will link in the description below. I have no affiliation to it, but it is a supplement, one of the best supplements you can take for optimizing your DHT levels. But before I jump into this topic, as always, if you guys can please subscribe to my channel, like, share this video with somebody that can use this information, and also give me a follow on Instagram at DrewFit for more health tips. Now, let's begin talking about, the impact finasteride, or the hair loss drug Propecia, whichever you want to call it, and its impact on DHT levels and why it is such an issue. Number one, what is finasteride? It is the popular hair loss drug. It's a 5-alpha reductase inhibitor. Essentially what that means is that it stops the conversion of testosterone being converted into DHT, as a lot of this research that they did on hair loss was finding that there were elevated levels of DHT in the hair follicle. And if they stop this conversion of testosterone into DHT, it would essentially stop hair loss, which a lot of people have experienced that benefit to it. But I think there's an even greater number of people that have experienced negative benefits with taking the hair loss drug finasteride, and a lot of it having to do with mental health, which is unfortunate. But there's a lot of forums out there. You don't have to take my word for it on the negative effects of stopping this process in the body. You look at the forums for post-finasteride syndrome to really get a glimpse at what is going on. I myself have taken the hair loss drug a few years ago. I took it for about 3 months before I started to notice some pretty bad negative side effects, mostly doing with mental health type stuff. Energy levels were low, anxiety was pretty high, and it just wasn't enjoyable. So I initially stopped taking it, and I focused on improving my thyroid health, my metabolic rate, and taking certain supplements to help get my hormonal levels back to where they should be within a healthy range. And that's what I want to focus on, is getting your hormones into a healthy range, specifically DHT, for the people dealing with post-finasteride syndrome. And everybody should look at it as, this supplement right here will not be a cure for that. You need to look at the whole picture. You need to look at making the right diet changes, the right lifestyle changes, getting enough sleep at night, stuff like that. Stuff that's going to impact your overall health, your metabolic rate, impact your thyroid health. And if you're interested in some one-on-one coaching for overcoming this, reach out to me on my Instagram at DrewFit, and we can discuss some options there. But I just want to make that clear. But this supplement will definitely help, in that transition period where you're getting off that medication and trying to optimize your hormonal levels. So let's talk a little bit about androsterone, this supplement right here. Androsterone is essentially a precursor to DHT. You only need about 5 milligrams or 15 milligrams, kind of a range within there. On the website that I'm going to link, there'll be a lot more information in a form on this, so you can kind of get an idea of what you think you should be taking, and also get some lab tests done from people that can test DHT and testosterone levels and stuff like that to get a better glimpse at what you should be doing. But a note that I put here, androsterone is a metabolite of testosterone and DHT, and can be converted back into DHT via specific enzymatic pathways, which is fantastic because there's not many supplements out on the market that have this ability to do that. I know there's a couple more out there that I would recommend, but this is the one that I've actually practiced with myself and used and noticed great benefit with. And it did have a major impact at overcoming the negative side effects from taking finasteride. Like I said, my energy sucked. I was like getting winded going up like a flight of stairs. My mental energy was very low. My concentration sucked. And anxiety was sky high throughout the day. So this kind of, reversed a lot of those negative effects and actually impacted it on a positive sense, to where, now I was much cooler, calm, anti-anxiety type effect. You just become much sharper, concentration, better socially, better energy was big time. And that's some of the benefits you get with having healthy levels of DHT, and it's really overlooked within the health community, whether it's the alternative health community or with doctors that you're working with that are testing your hormones, especially like at TRT clinics. DHT is really overlooked. And I think DHT and testosterone both need to be at adequate levels to really work and be cohesive with one another, because I think testosterone without healthy levels of DHT kind of goes unbound, and you get people that get really good energy, but they become anxious, depressed. They actually come down with other side effects from just taking testosterone sometimes. And a lot of that has to do with not having healthy levels of DHT. Does it happen all the time? Absolutely not. But there are some cases where that is definitely the case, where they kind of get some roid rage type effects from just taking testosterone and not optimizing their DHT levels. So DHT, I made a note here, it's a potent androgen that plays a significant role in male musculoskeletal development, helps with, like I said, anti-anxiety, deeper voice, cool and calm. You become better socially, physically you become stronger, more masculine. It's really what makes a boy become a man through puberty. DHT is really high and teenage years of a man. But it really helps with that transition period. And when you stop that conversion, which is a normal process of the body, even if you are a grown adult, I do believe there are consequences, and I experienced those consequences myself, and a lot of other people have. But this supplement is fantastic, but like I said, it needs to be accompanied by a good diet, a good lifestyle, stuff like that. So Androsterone, very good supplement. I don't think it's necessary to be on forever. It might be something that you cycle with for a couple weeks and come off for a couple weeks or a month or so, whatever, and just see how you feel. I personally love this supplement. I take it probably on a every 2-month basis. I don't feel the need to take it every single day, but in that transition period where you are overcoming these negative effects, it might be a wise idea to take it on a daily or every other day basis. So that's just my opinion on the topic. I know dealing with post-finasteride syndrome can really suck, but it is a process that will take time and patience, and you'll gradually get better, and you can fall back a little bit and get better. It's definitely not a linear growth pattern when you're overcoming not just post-finasteride syndrome, but any health condition. You're going to have your ups and downs, but overall you want to make sure that you're taking the consistent steps day after day to improve your health. So that's my message for today, guys. If you have any questions or comments, or if you have supplemented with androsterone, please drop your experience below in the comment section. People would love to hear that. And also don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.